G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Look, it's acrylic pouring day and it's ring pour day. But before we get started, I will show you one that's dry, as I usually do. Show you a previous one that's dried. Let me get behind the camera here. That's it there. I love this one. I really love this one. So nice and dry, dried beautifully. As you can see, sides are really pretty. Love the colours. Gorgeous. So that's that one. Right. Put you back on focus there. Now, you know when you have an idea in your head and you want to get it done and you go out to your little supply shelf there and your pouring medium bottle's empty. Oh dear, that's what happened to me this morning. I was supposed to make more and I forgot about it. So I found this one. It's been sitting there on the shelf for about a year or something. Because you know how normally I do 60-40, 60% of glue oil and 40% water? Well, I've got this one. I found this one. 60% glue oil, 30% water, 10% Floetrol. So I thought, oh, look, if I make up any more pouring medium now, it's just going to be all bubbly and frothy and I can't use it. So I'm using that one. So cross fingers it works. Black and white. 2 ring pours. One here, and then I'm going to tilt and get some movement. So what do you think? All right, so that pouring medium that I just told you about, I mixed up 1 part of the pouring medium to 1 part of the Mont Marte, and I've got black and I've got white. So I ended up doing 200 grams of the pouring medium and 200 grams of the black, and then I did 200 grams of pouring medium and 200 grams of the white. And then, make sure there's no dust in there, and then when I had a little look at them, the white was thinner, which it usually is. The white's usually thinner. So then I added an extra 50 grams of white paint, and then they both were the same. So what I thought I would do is, now I've got these 2 split cups. So a split cup double ring pour. What do you think? It's pretty exciting, isn't it? So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do black, white, and in this one I'm going to do white, black, and just see, and then I'll do 2. So we'll see how we go, hey? All right, I'm not sure how much I'm going to need, so I'll just put a little bit in first. I'm just going to fill them up halfway. I did see a few little blobs go in when I was mixing and stirring, so might be a little bit, might have a few little blobs, but you know, it's all. Okay, so white, black, white. So white in this one. If you keep your colours, your black and white separated like this, you're less likely to get grey. Because a lot of people say to me, because when I've done black and white ring pours before, and they said, how do you not get grey? And I said, well, you just have to keep your black and your white separate. So the split cups are good for that sort of thing. Just going to use it all. So this is a 30 centimetre by 60 centimetre canvas, which is 12 by 24 inches. And I'm hoping that 800 grams-ish of paint is going to be enough. Because like I said, I had 200 and 200 for the white, 200 and 200 for the black, so that's 400 in the black and 400 in the white, so that's 800, isn't it? Yes. So it should be enough. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Trying to scrape it out. Flung everywhere. All right. Now I like my mix nice and thick when I'm doing ring pours because it keeps the ring shape. I probably should have showed you on the white instead, but you can see there that it's got a mound on a mound. That's it there, nice and thick. Nice and thick. Make sure you're back on focus. Hate for it to be out of focus. All right, let's put the black in. I've got a little bit more, no, I've got a little bit more white, that's right. A little bit more white. And I don't know that these little chambers are the same size. When I was just looking for one that I had 4 of, you know, 4 little chambers. Because when I first got these cups, they weren't the same size. Each chamber was a bit different. But now I have got them that are all the same size, but I just grabbed 2 that had the 4 chambers. Whoops, get in there. I can't see what I'm doing. The cup's in the way. So this is exciting. Who likes doing the blooms? Because you know how I'm just starting to get back into the blooms. It's been a year. I thought I was all bloomed out. You know, the Shelley Art type blooms. I thought I was all bloomed out, but you know, things come back again, and they've come back again. So I'll be doing some more of those. Alrighty. I might get you down. No, might as well stay there. Stay where you are. All right, now, let's see. About there, and about there, I think. All right, here we go. So, little ring paws. You just have to try and get your rings as close to the canvas as you can. If they're way up here, it's going to kind of riddle like that instead of doing nice big ribbon folds if you're nice and close. So try and get nice and close to your canvas. All right, are you ready? Ready as spaghetti, let's go. There we go, look at that. I said I wanted to do like little thin ones, but I'm trying to do little circles. You can see how the nice thick paint keeps your lines nice and what's the word? I'm going to have to hold my other hand here just to support it. Nice and pointy and nice and thick, like they're not wobbly, and pretty close to the canvas, like only a couple of centimeters, less than an inch from the end of the cup to the canvas. There's a lot of black in this one. I don't know if it's because the black was on my left hand side. I don't know if it's got anything to do with it, but we'll see how the other one comes out. I'm hoping they'll be a little bit different. I don't really want them both the same. Oh gosh, it's taking a long time to come out. Come out, come out. Oh my gosh. My arm's going to be tired for the next one. So as your paint gets less and less in the cup, you need to go slower and slower, because it's not pouring as quickly because there's not much in there. Oh, I'm going a bit off center, aren't I? I might stop there. Try and catch that, and hopefully it's not made too much of a mess. What you can do is, if it's left a little tail, you can just get a little toothpick or a skewer or something and make a little circle like that. Oh look, I'm a bit off center, but it's not going to matter because like I said, I want to move this, move it. I want to move it to get just some shapes. Where's my other one? Oh, here it is. Here's one I prepared earlier. This one was 5 ring paws, and I just went up and I went down so that I could get straight, basically those straight lines. This one's going to be different though. Totally different. I want a different look on this one. I do have a video of that one if you wanted to see that one. All right, now here we go. Now this one's got the white on this side, so I don't think it's going to make any difference. Are you ready? Let's do this one. Round and round we go. I was contemplating like putting down the base coat, or maybe just putting some white or black between the puddles, but then when they join, like when they touch each other, you'll see this big like block of colour, and I thought, I don't really want that. We'll just see how I go with this. They look very similar. They don't look a lot different to me, even though they were in a different order of their black and white. One started with black, the other one started with white, but they look very similar, don't they? Okay, now I'm tipping more, slowing down. See how I'm really close and I'm doing like those nice folds, nice ribbons on top of each other. Just gotta be careful you don't drop your cup in it, or make sure you catch your drops. It's the hardest thing to do, is catch the drips at the end. And when you try to catch your drip at the end, make sure that, oh, there was a blob. A little blob went straight in. There's something in there. What was I saying? Oh, make sure that when you're catching your drip, you're not sticking your finger in. There's a little bit more there, but I think there's something just went in. I want to see if I can get it out. Told you there were blobbies in there. Like that pouring medium's pretty old. Now I'm just going to go again. I've got a little bit left in here, so I'm just going to sort of see if I can do a little bit more. Cover up that little blob. Come on, coming out. It's all run back down again. There it goes. I'm going to kind of try and cover up that little mistake that I made there. So you can cover them up. But yeah, I knew there was something in there. Alright, now I'm going to lift my cup. Oh, my hand's got the shakes. Lift. Put your finger on the end. Right, done it. This one looks like a bit of a whirlpool, doesn't it? Now, I'm not going to torch. Maybe I should have put a bit of colour on the edges, but I think I've got enough. Right, let's do this. So, like I said, I want to get some movement, so I'm just going to go off to the first side first. Just wet that little bit of canvas there, over and back, and then while the paint's still moving, I'll come over this side. Something in there. Something in there. Look at that. It was just black there, so yay. All right, here we go. Go over to this side. Actually, might just come back to the middle again. Oh no, oh gosh, indecisive. I just don't want to lose all my white, that's all. Indecisive. Because there's not much white and I don't want to lose it all by coming off here first. I want to stretch it down that way and then see if I can come back. Go back up the other side. Okay. Ooh, it's looking good. I'll turn it around. Don't actually get paint on me. Oh my gosh, look at the mess I made. Look at all that. All right, here we go. Look, we're getting some movement on it, which is lovely. Now, off to this corner here. I might just pick up some of that just to wet that corner there. It's going to get covered anyway. So this is why sometimes a base coat can be a good idea, but on the other hand, you don't want too much paint on the surface. Just going to bring that down a bit. All right, now I'm going to go all the way down the other end. You don't want to leave too much paint on the surface, that's all. Because, you know, you've got to get it off. Otherwise, your painting will just crack if you have too much paint left on it. But I know that this size canvas can take, you know, 800 or 900 grams. So let's come back a bit. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now I'm just checking my composition. There's a lot of black just here. I might just move this white down a bit and get a little bit of that black off. Like so. Go back to the middle. You need to know where your weight of your paint is. Okay, I think I'll leave it like that. Ta-da! Now let me just check my sides, make sure my sides are all done. Let's just do a little bit of finger painting on the corners there if I've missed them. Run your finger around the bottom, catch your drips. That one I've missed that corner there. Underneath. What do you think? Love it. So certainly not your traditional, you know, ring pour, but like I said, I wasn't going for that. I didn't want just 2 rings. I wanted the movement. So this one's like spread out heaps, and that one's not spread out as much, but you can see the centers on each of them. Oh, I'm really happy with that. What do you think? Do you love it? I guess if I'd put them a little bit closer to each other, I might have had the circles more in the middle, but then it's kind of a bit too same, isn't it? If they're both just sitting in there in the middle. I wanted the movement and the difference in them. Right, I'm going to bring you down for a bit of a close-up. Turn off that ring light so we can see a bit better without the reflection. Come around here. Walk this way. Oops, there's still reflection. Oh, gosh. Let's have a look at it this way. Loving that center there. Let me turn off my other light. There we go. I just don't know if you need all those lights on, hey? Sometimes it can just be a little bit glary. Still got the overhead lights on. Still a bit glary in here. Look at the sides. How pretty are the sides? See how my rings have stayed separate? Now they've gone to lines, but they've stayed separate. And these down here, they're very fine little thin lines. Look at that. They've stayed separate. If you do bigger rings, like bigger loops, you get wider lines, but I wanted really thin lines. A few little cells happening. It's probably because of the, could be the Floetrol. So there we go. What do you think of it? I love it. I want to do one of these with a cloud mix, like a cloud pour with some satin enamels, and see how that goes. Again, just in maybe black and white in one colour, and see how that goes with the cloud. I reckon that could be really interesting. What do you think? All right, so there we go. Let me know what you think of it, if you want to see some more of these, maybe in different colours. So, split cup, double ring pour. Alright, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you real soon for the next video. Hey, let me know if there's anything that you want to see me try out. And I'll see you real soon for the next video. Okay, bye for now.